I always try to bring something to the screen that you haven't seen for quite a while, and we did that with Top Gun. There were no Aviator films and Flashdance, and a great car movie, great chase movie hasn't been around. So it's time to do one.
He goes this way, boom.
And action, action, action!
I thought we could bring something fresh and different to the screen. Scott Rosenberg, who's a writer we work with on Con Air, kind of jumped into the fray and said, yeah, I'd love to write that. That'd be a lot of fun.
The one line he gave me was, they have to steal 50 cars in one night. And I thought, that's the coolest idea in the world.
Our picture really goes into the character development. It's not one long car chase. We get you to vest yourself in the character, give you more humor, more drama.
Look, I got everything under control.
Kitchen's on fire.
Basically, we realized that since the hero is essentially a criminal, pulled out of retirement, we had to really give him a reason to do it, and it couldn't be based on greed. And there had to be some threat. And not a threat to him, but a threat to someone he loves.
Kip?
Who's that?
Memphis.
Oh, shit.
You okay?
Jerry had offered me a number of projects in the past. This one came along out of the blue, and I really liked it. I just thought there were opportunities there for a lot of interesting characters.
When I gave him the first draft, Jerry said, who'd you have in mind for these parts? And I said, well, Memphis is Nick Cage, and Kip is Giovanni Ribisi, and Sway's Angelina Jolie. Seriously, those three were like the ones I had in my head.
Scott had Nick in mind when he wrote the piece, and he was the first actor we went to and the last actor we went to, and we just chased Nick until he finally said yes.
But remember, the car is you. You are the car. That's right!
Memphis Reigns is a character that I could very easily buy into just by the nature of my own desire to drive and love of the automobile.
Action, Nick!
I think we found characters that when you put them all together, they're unique individually. There's no blandness there. You can always tell them apart. And then we have this big board, and we put all these Polaroids up on this big board and kind of mix and match the various characters, see how they all look together.
It's in keeping with the Con Air sensibility of character work within the ensemble group. I always like to be surrounded by great actors because it inspires me and stimulates my work.
Mercedes are dirty, surveillance vans all over. Where do these come from?
I knew that we had some action and some conflict and mayhem, but it wasn't just going to be an action picture. There was a chance to sort of tell an interesting story. We had the drama of these two brothers becoming brothers together. There was the romantic interest that had to be woven through it. And there was also the element of humor.
My name is Roger. Sir, may I be of some help?
That's funny. My name's Roger. Two Rogers don't make a right.
There's an energy to Dominic's work that's amazing. It never lingers. Everything he does really moves very quickly, and I like that. I don't like to get bored while I'm sitting in the theater. I don't want my butt to hurt. So we try to keep things moving along, and Dominic does it.
Jerry cares about making movies. He cares a lot. I care a lot. We both care a lot in each other's faces sometimes, but I think it's all worked out for the best.
It's totally on the edge, yeah, but Jerry likes that.
We always try to hook you with the characters in the story, and hopefully you'll want to sit through the whole movie, and we'll excite you, make you laugh, and you'll have a good time. That's what it's about.